Okay, welcome everybody. I'm going to be starting to paint a covered bridge in Vermont in oils. Getting organized here as always. All right. Okay, so I already drew it. We have the covered bridge, water underneath, a little barn or something off in the distance, some hills off in the distance, some trees. And this will be part one. I'll make it a three-part series as I normally do. So let me get a little bit of paint out here. Happy Friday, everybody. A little bit of white paint out. A little bit of, I put some Prussian blue into it in the sky. Maybe a little bit of crimson color. I'm going to underpaint the sky. Not too much detail in the sky, just some movements back there. Take my flat brush. I'll take that brush, use a little medium so it dries fast. Okay, so I'm going to switch to alkyd paints so everything dries quickly for me. All right, white. Blue. Just put some paint in there, background. It's sort of nondescript. White. Use little motions in there. I'll leave the brush strokes in. Sometimes I do. I don't do that all the time, but sort of usually sells a little bit better when I leave brush strokes on my work. A bit of pink in there. A little bit more of a purple feeling here and there. White. And I think now it's going to come down to here, so I don't want to go below that line. Just a little bit of medium in there, make it dry. I always use a fast drying medium. I will be getting a new camera so I can paint with better quality than this. I know the audio is poor, so I'm going to get a new camera for that. A little blue here and there. I want this painting kind of colorful, so I'm not going to make it too white all over the place. Small strokes. Bring it over to this point. And as always, I'm going to bring this down so it doesn't move around on me too much. I'll make this corner a little darker. Pink on the horizon. there. Some areas a little bit bluer. That on there. Stroke short. There's a little whiter. All right, so that gives us a sky feeling there. Wash the brush. Got a little green, got a little yellow. Back, I'm gonna get some paper towels. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of paint some of these trees here in the background. Tap those in. There's a little bit of a tapping motion. Going back and forth between sap green, Indian yellow, and cad yellow. Just try to get the feel of some of these trees back here, way back. Tap and motion there. A little bit of a larger stroke. Still want to keep it varied, but I'm trying to get some paint on here I can work over. Indian yellow. Green. Make it look like far away trees. colorful. Try not to overpaint, go over the same place too much. Not being too shy with the cad yellow, putting that in there anyway. That's a bright color, and I want this painting nice and shiny and colorful. Down to these lines here, or the tops of these buildings. And I'll go back in and tap it. There's a tapping feeling there. That line right there. And let's go across, kind of sort of define that line there at the top of that covered bridge. Vermont covered bridge I'm painting. Across. Fill that all in. And all right, so I'm starting to get the feel of some trees way off in the distance. Some darker trees right in there. Shed right here in front of paint around. And hopefully when I get the new camera, I'll have the mic set up. That will be improved too. I know my audio isn't too good on this. On my videos, I need to improve that. I know, I'm aware of that. That will be fixed. More Indian yellow over here. Get this filled in. Just trying to fill in these background areas here. And then here, an area to paint over. Like that. All right, so that looks pretty good for that. Now, this area here, I want it to be a little bit more of like a hay looking area. Hayish, if that's a word. So I use a little raw umber for that when we wash the brush. So I fill that in a little bit more of that color there. Trying to change the flavor there right in front of that barn there. Look more like dirt. Let that blend back into this other area here. Maybe a road right here, that's what it indicates. Change that color right there a little bit. All right, so we have our barn. Let me grab some light brown. There it is. Has medium into it. I just want to paint the side of the barn here. Just want to fill this area in down to this point. Nice and filled in. Chocolatey brown color there. Go down like right. Oops, I don't want to go down too far there. End right there. And kind of draw it with the brush. Over to this point. Get that reasonably straight. Work on this side here, work on this edge. That edge here as straight as I can. Except for right there, it's going to go in right there a little. Oops. All right, that's pretty decent there. Go into a little bit of lighter color, so I put some lines that go up and down. So, all right, so that's that part now. your roof. A little blue and black, make that kind of a bluish gray color. Blue gray. To the top of our covered bridge right there. Sometimes I fill in the middle part. I sort of work from there. I deal with the outer areas. Need to work on. Let's start there, down almost there. There, go over. Get the perspective proper. Right here, you gotta sort of be able to see through the bridge. That's why I'm not filling that in completely at this stage. Top of the bridge done correctly there. That's pretty good perspective, I think we have. Doesn't have to be perfect, but close to perfect would be good. That's that part. Back in here, you have a barn. A red barn right back in here. I'm just going to put the side on. It's not red enough. Make it redder. Get the side put on. There. We have another shed over here, kind of flowing a little bit. The ground squared away there. So we have more dark on this. Let me take that. Light's coming from here. Make a darker brown color. Get this filled in already. Yeah, I don't want too black. Sort of draw with the brush, but then that's fine. It's a little bit too dark for my taste. It has to contrast against the other side. It has to be dark enough so it shows up against the other side of the bridge there. You have this part here, this E right here. We're just going to fill that in. Sometimes you have to grease your hand a little bit. This other brush, I'm going to fix where I screwed up right there. Oops. Try that again, right? Just kind of leave that alone until it dries and I'll go back and fix that part there. Mess that up right there. That's all right, I'll fix it later. Or maybe I can take a napkin. There we go. Sometimes you can fix it like that too. Actually, the whole side is a little bit too thick, so let me just kind of make that out a little bit there. It's called repair. Sometimes you have to repair your paintings. For now, I'm just kind of leave that like that for now. That's all right. And what else do we have? Here we have a road back here. We kind of up in there. Sweep around that direction. Get that filled in. Some green color from this in here. Popping motion. Pump into the edge of that barn. I keep calling it a barn. It's a covered bridge. It's a Vermont covered bridge. Over here, a little sap green and brown. Pull this in a little bit. Color over here. Here a little bit with some Indian yellow. Some regular yellow. Kind of change the flavor right there. And here you have this dark area it's standing on. I don't want to use too much black. It's going to look kind of weird. Lighten it up a little bit, some other color. Standing on that, where are we in time here? 33 minutes, okay. And here. Just go back in some more yellow paint. I just want to get this filled in right in here. Yellow, Indian yellow. A little bit of green, break it up. Darkness over here. have some land that's kind of going this way. Try to get across there. Has to be a little lighter than the bridge. I'll make the strokes go this way. That's going to be the water line right there. I'll leave it like that. They're coming for us. All right, this is part one of Vermont covered bridge. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back. This is a little bit drier, hopefully by tomorrow, and make part two. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.